Yes, last time we did end with a knock reverberating through the door, silencing the song that you were listening to. What would you all like to do?
An ally down there, one of our own. And so to say it was an outright success doesn't feel quite right. But we did achieve some of our objectives anyway. Yeah.
Well, that is quite grave. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, it's all right. But anyway, to be expected, we that dungeon that y'all alluded to was certainly there. They held a number of prisoners, and I'm sure that you won't be surprised to hear that we found Krieg down there as well.
We had thoughts that the Duke may not have been working alone.
He certainly, or she certainly was not. Um, we found Thirstwell, found the Duke, found a few other items of import. There's so much to discuss, or that could be discussed, and in the the fog of war that still lingers from last night or this morning. Uh, what is it exactly that? Where can I begin?
Well, we specifically asked for information regarding what the Van Thambers might have been planning, or what their goal was, and what they've been up to down there. So, wherever you please, if you may. And she smiles and nods at you.
Yeah, some of those answers are still unclear. It's clear that Krieg was allied with the Duke. It's not entirely clear what Thirstwell's relationship was with his mother towards the end. It's not entirely clear what the Duke and Krieg had planned next. Those things we don't know yet.
Well, we can. And can I just like go outside and just like drag the chest with the Duke in it just back into the room? Open the chest, dump the Duke out on the floor.
Uh, yeah, you, you see Desiree, kind of give you a weird look as, the dude comes tumbling out of the chest and slams on the ground. Oh,
Is she still unconscious?
she appears to be. You brought her here. That wasn't a part of the deal.
Well, I wasn't here when the deal was made, so
Run us into the place.
She sighs a little bit as she gets up here, and kind of goes and kind of gently nudges the Duke. Well, she does appear to be alive. I'm curious, what did you think bringing her here would do exactly?
it wasn't bringing her here. It was just bringing her to a place where we could question her. Here was the most discreet place we could manage. We could have brought her back to the inn, but I figured that might have attracted more attention than you would have been comfortable with.
She smiles slightly. Well, of course. And we'll go over to each of the windows and kind of pull the drapes across each of the windows to make sure that no one could see in, even if they wanted to. well, quite discreet, but definitely not preferred. We were hoping to keep our hands out of the issue.
Well, from the way they were talking down there, of, hellfire and brimstone and Baldur's Gate being next and all sorts of world-ending threats, seems like everybody in the city is involved, no matter what your preference is.
At the mention of hellfire and brimstone, she pauses. Hellfire? She raises her eyes, questioningly.
I mean, there was all sorts of fiendish activity down in those sewers. The Duke here seemed to have some sort of influence on her. We had to fight her. She seemed not quite herself. There was all sorts of ritualistic plinths and demonic markers and cultists of... So, I'd say hellfire and brimstone sounds about right.
Interesting. Well, that is quite perplexing. A plot against taking devils and placing them in this world are not necessarily the best writing for anyone. Did you learn anything else about her plans, or what her next steps were?
Well, she wasn't in a particularly talkative mood when we encountered her. She seemed a bit crazed. We figured restraining her would be the best move to see if she might regain some of her faculties later, and then poke around the manor. So we found this puzzle box, which we were told in an earlier letter contains some sort of pact. Seems like a good place to start.
Interesting. That is very interesting.
Desiree, if I may, before we continue, if you're not interested in getting your hands in this cookie jar, even though Brant is very right to say that we're all implicated whether we like it or not, what is it that you want exactly?
Well, we were hoping to bring, well, the information that shows of her conspiring to Portier. Well, the Portier family, as they tend to have quite a strong hold. And honestly, the Duke Portiers would be the next one to potentially seek Grand Dukehood. I was hoping that with the information that you gathered, we may be able to, well, remove the Van Thamper from her elegant post.
She's certainly been removed from her post, and clearly we could remove her from this plane. Hold on. Above table, remind me, was it Haneul that mentioned the portiers were having the speech tomorrow, or was it?
The Duke talked about the speech and something to happen during it, I think. I don't remember who said something about that, but...
Trying to remember who said what. Cloud, do you remember what Haneul would have said in as far as the portiers? The portiers?
I know what you're talking about, but I don't think it was Haneul that said anything about it.
Okay, then
I
it
think
must have been the other prisoner that we had, right?
right.
Probably.
There was a
think
letter
She was.
that you all have that refers to this particular thing.
Who has the letter? Which one of you bastards has the letter?
I don't
I'm
think it's
reading.
me.
I'm reading letters. I'm not seeing that name though.
The one to Krieg is the one we're looking for, right? Or from Krieg to Flendis? Is that the one we're talking about?
No, they're not mentioned in that though, are they? I don't think they are. I'm reading that one. There's no mention of the portiers in that specific one. But I do have mentions in my notes of the portiers giving a speech, and someone was saying the portiers has been helping the refugees. Duke is planning something heinous. That must have been whoever else we were with.
Correct.
She's with us.
You are on point in what you're talking about. There was a there was a letter that you found in the Dungeon of the Dead 3 that specifically refers to the plot.
Oh.
It is this, since I am a kind and nice DM. Never say anything else bad about me.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Okay. Do we know who that is? Thalamra?
If you don't, you don't.
I don't think we did.
That's not the Duke?
It is the
Is
Duke.
that not our first name?
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Isn't that-
Good job.
Hey, context clues. Woo.
You fucking did it. Use context clues. Let's go.
All right, without pulling out the note, I'm gonna just say she's certainly been knocked from her throne. We could knock her from this plane. We don't know every move she was planning, but we do know that she was planning to undermine the portiers at their speech tomorrow, to say the least.
Interesting. So there's a plot against the Potiers.
I mean, there was, in some sense, yes.
Well, it seems like the plot was already in motion when we captured her. She seemed very smug about that, in fact.
Well, I have heard that the Duke is giving a speech tomorrow. Would you all, one last favor for me? Make sure that this plot is not carried out, because if it is, it leaves little in power to push against the Duke's potential control over all of Baldur's Gate.
Well, who's left?
Not
have the Duke?
many.
You know, above
son
the
was
table,
dead upstairs.
are the Portiers the family that had the slaughterhouse, or was that somebody else?
Somebody else.
Okay.
I don't do much math, Desiree, but it would leave the Eomars as a player for power in Baldur's Gate, would it not?
If I had interests in becoming a power in Baldur's Gate, I would have done so when I first came here. But honestly, Baldur's Gate has become more of a safe haven for me and my family than anything else. I have no interest in letting it fall to those that would destroy everything that I've built.
And I would guess that it being sucked into the sky would be bad for that purpose.
She nods twice.
So it seems we're united in our altruism. I don't think you'd have to ask us to go to that speech tomorrow, Desiree, but let us recoup and mourn our friend, and I'm sure we can comply with that ask.
Sounds good. You also may encounter Liara Portier. She was in charge of the Flaming Fist outpost in Fort Belleroon. Apparently she arrived recently after Raven Guard's disappearance.
Well, we're still Flaming Fists, aren't we? That might be a good in.
Maybe. I imagine she might be at the thing that her uncle is hosting. The Duke. Just a thought. Anyways, I will leave you all to breathe and, well, pull yourselves together.
Do you want us to keep watching the Duke, or do you want to handle that in the most discreet manner, to your discretion?
She thinks about it for a second. I can certainly have my men handle it if you all have no interest in doing so.
Do we have an interest in doing so?
What about this other lady?
The dead one?
You have the other lady, right?
Yeah.
No, she's dead.
Yeah,
Right.
the old,
We
the
have-
old
We
lady.
didn't. We didn't
Yeah,
leave
the
her down in
Yeah, I think we did.
No, I had her.
Oh, you
Oh.
did.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about her. My men have already planned to bring her back to her family here in Baldur's Gate and have a proper burial.
Well, I know I, for one, am happy to let you take charge of trying to get information from the Duke. Interrogation is not a particular skill set of mine. I can't speak for anybody else.
Jens?
Don't tempt him.
You'll notice Jens has left. perhaps gone upstairs to go to bed already.
Jens does two things: smoke weed and vaporize cultists. Smoke weed and also smoke cultists, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Desiree, if you don't plan on asking her any questions, then we'll take care of her and we'll leave the trash in the box outside the room. If you intend
Or,
to pursue her in some way, then feel free.
Murko, I'm not sure I trust your body disposal skills after last time.
I just job done in your own hands is sometimes I just want to make sure the deed is done. It's not that I don't trust you, Desiree, but your men, I don't know, this is an important body.
Don't worry. She will be well taken care of.
All right.
Well, I will have my men come fetch her shortly. And, she seems to... almost as if she hasn't noticed you, Haneul. Her eyes flick to you momentarily. She gives a slight smile and nods, and then proceeds to start to leave. I will keep you informed about if I find anything else out.
One last question. Do you know anything about Ravenguard's disappearance? Anything that's under wraps?
Sadly, no. We are uncertain what has happened to him and all. Otherwise, that would have been my first priority.
Well, thanks for your help.
Much obliged. Thank you all for helping us and helping Baldur's Gate itself. At this, she'll nod, open the door, and proceed outward as you hear lightning briefly in the background, thunder reverberating through the house. And she's gone. Haneul, go ahead and roll me a insight check.
Yes, yes, sir. That's a natty 20, baby.
Oh,
That slight smile, the nod that came from her, you could distinctly tell that she knew you.
Herb, understood.
Go. With that, anything else you all would like to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you got it. You got it.
No, go ahead.
I guess I'll just turn to Haneul and. So you guys know each other?
Who doesn't know me, Lysander? I'm very popular.
Outstanding.
I'll say I don't.
I put my hand up.
Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase. People with good taste know me. I understand why you guys don't. Why, Lysander, are you jealous? You know, you can give me good looks and nod all you want.
I think I'd like to get to know her, yes. So if you're in that boat, then I'd like to also get in that boat with her.
Ugh. You always do something like this. Always killing my fun.
I guess I wish we were on the same page here, pal.
What are you all planning on doing now?
Well, fun killing aside, do y'all buy the altruistic custodian of Baldur's Gate act from the mistress?
No, not in the slightest, but I do believe what she said about her best interest being served by this city still being here. So I figure as long as that path aligns with ours, I think we're good to use this family's established resources and keep her on our side.
My grandmother always used to say, the fox on your side is better than the fox that's not. I agree with your friend. As long as she is being mutually beneficial to us, I say we go for it. We let her be a problem when she becomes a problem.
To follow that analogy, even if she sees us as the chicken, as long as we keep her focused on the hen house, then we should be okay.
Hey, don't piggyback off my analogies. Makes you look bad.
I thought it was pretty good. I appreciated it.
When did you stop loving me, Cade? Can you tell me? Name the date and time? I'd love to know.
I guess right after that analogy.
You break my heart.
Haneul, I don't know if you've heard, you've been locked up for a while, but we, minus Cade, are known as the heroes of Elturel. So, a little respect around here, right?
Oh, my apologies. Which one of your feet would you like me to kiss first? Do you hear yourself?
Not these shoes, they're not the right pair. I got bad taste, remember?
Huh, how could I forget? I'm still looking at you, aren't I?
Anyway, like you were saying, what do we do? This speech, some sort of play at taking down the porters, the peerters. How do you say it? What's the plan here?
I say we go to this speech, show up early, try and get in contact with this person in charge of the Flaming Fists, who's part of the Portier family. Try and talk to her about what we've discovered. And if we can't talk to her, then keep an eye open. Survey the event. Try and make sure that nobody is able to pull off whatever plot this is.
Sounds like a good plan.
We know that they have some sort of special weapon that they intend to use. As to what that is,
I'm just
we
wondering
just
who
need
it's
to be
gonna-
prepared.
Who's going to be the one to use it? Wait a minute. Isn't there another brother?
There is. Amric.
There's two
right?
more, isn't there?
Well, Mortlock, we met. He seems to have
Yeah.
maybe left the city at Matthias's advice. We met Thurswell. He's not waking up anytime soon. Leaves Amric.
I wonder who killed him.
It's a good question.
There's someone else there?
I mean, there must have been somebody.
That just seemed weird.
Well, Thurswell, remember, he hired us to, well, hired us is a generous way to put it, but he did enlist us to kill his brothers, so he had a few enemies in his own family. You know, Amric could have been the one to do it.
If there's
Or-
one thing you can count on, it's that people will stab you in the back. Even the people you think are on your side.
He got
Look at you
stabbed
guys.
6 times in the chest, I think, but the back too, yeah.
Well, guess we need to get some rest. Get up bright and early. Go to this place. Talk to this lady. Spoil the plans. Save the day.
Standing idea, Zook.
I'm gonna walk over to the fireplace and just sort of, like shift some of the logs with my hand. Would you mind if I before we depart for bed, do you mind if I sort of talk to you guys? I feel I have some explaining to do.
I'd go sit down, I guess.
Yeah, I pull up a stool.
I'm all ears.
Yeah, I figure I need to talk to y'all and clear the air because, like Zook said, in that last encounter, not only was I unhelpful, I was an active detriment, and I went as far as to physically lash out at you, Murko. And I wasn't there when the group needed me, and I wasn't there for Matthias. And even when I was there, I was ineffective and volatile. And, Murko, my temper snapped at you, but it's unfair of me to have expected for you, any of you, to know why or any of that. So I figure now is as good a time as any to rip off the band-aid. Rip off the bandage. You've all proven more than worthy of my trust, I think, other than Haneul, but I figure if Cade trusts you, then that's enough for me.
What is it, big guy?
Well, the long and short of it is, I think I've mentioned, I come from the city of Brass in the Plane of Fire, which is not a particularly hospitable place. I'm not sure if you've ever been there.
Nope.
Well, the thing about the city is all the Ifrit there really look down on the fire-touched, like me, who aren't, full-blown fire blood. Sort of a half measure, leads to being relatively unpopular in the poorer parts of the city. So, Murko commenting on my blood really did not help how I was feeling. It's no excuse for lashing out the way I did, but I figure you should know that was sort of a sore spot for me.
So they didn't like you because of your blood? Because of your fire?
No, because I didn't have enough. My mother was an Ifrit, but my father was a Goliath. They were both exiled from their respective families and set up shop, so to speak. When you're... The city was made to accommodate other races, other groups, but the Ifrit are not particularly kind to those dissimilar from them. Being a half measure, not fully fireborn like they are, tend to not be as kind.
Who knew our stoic Genasi was a fiery love child?
Yeah, something like that. The Goliaths and the Ifrit are both groups that tend to prioritize, strength, vigor, and both my parents thought that was a bit of a mistake, and they both got removed from their homes for that, and found each other, found a new home, found me. But being raised in a place like that really starts to leave a mark after a while.
By mark, do you mean metal appendages?
No, funny enough, that's something else. Which I guess I should probably clear the air on that. You guys have been remarkably respectful about prying into that. I figure you should probably know that too. And you see him sort of like sit and look at the fire. He sort of has his back to you. I mean, I don't know where you're sitting. I assume you're all sort of like on the couch or whatever. Like I said, the city of Brass is not kind to those without fire blood living there. And it is a bustling hub for the slave trade. So, one day, they decided that my big, strong Goliath dad would make a real good slave. And they brought him through a portal, and I chased him. My mom came with me, and she went first, and I hesitated. When I mustered up the courage to go through, they had already started to close the portal on the other side, with me halfway in between. It pulled me apart.
It must have hurt.
Truthfully, I don't remember much. I remember I woke up on the other side, and I just knew that something was wrong. My mother was already there on the other side, and she sort of, to this day, I don't know what she did, but she passed her fire onto me, I guess, and it held me together long enough to find the group that had captured my father, and when I found them, I left nothing but scorched earth, blood. And the next thing I knew, I woke up some 4 or 5 months later, and I had all of this. My dad is a bit of a tinker, so he'd done his best to put me back together. But my failure in not being able to be fast enough to get to him or strong-willed enough to get through the portal, it cost me my arm, it cost me my leg, and it cost me my mother. And I've tried to be better, but based on how yesterday went and how last night went, I'm not sure how much better I've gotten.
So you lost your mother?
To some extent. I mean, she's I don't know what she is. I was hoping Matthias was going to be able to help me figure it out, because she shows up and talks to me sometimes. You know, when I've really drained my fire, or I'm in desperate need of guidance, or she'll show up in my dreams, or I'll hear her voice, because it's not just my fire that I control, it's her fire as well. She still exists somewhere, but I have no idea how to talk to her or how to reach her.
I never knew my mother. Well, I'm sorry
Pleasure.
if I attacked you yesterday
No,
or earlier
I
today.
I think it was deserved. I wasn't there when you needed me. even though I promised I would be. I made that promise to myself, and I made that promise to you. I broke both.
You'll get better. We'll help you.
I'd like to think so.
I mean, you just talking to us about it. That's gotta be a start. What do you need? You need more fire? You need more blood?
In all honesty, I'm tired of blood, but based on how things have been going, I think that I'll be getting more than my fill in the coming days. As to more fire, we'll see how that develops. First things first, before I go to bed, I need to fix my arm. And then tomorrow we'll face what comes our way.
Brant, about what I said to Krieg. You know, I didn't know about all that,
And nor should you have. That's why I wanted to talk to you, because it was unfair for me to hold these expectations to myself without telling you anything. It's not how that works.
maybe
It was
you're right.
unfair.
But I appreciate you sharing this, and you know, had I known, I'd like to say that I wouldn't have said that, but you know me, may have said it, and I'd like to think that you could throw a shield at me anytime. I trust you, and we all lose our temper. I say a lot of things I shouldn't say. And no matter what's happened to any of us in our past, I trust you. And I trust you to keep me in check when I need to be kept in check. As a result of your temper and it's an errant shield hits me every now and then, it's a trade-off I'll gladly pay.
I just hope that I can be worthy of everybody's trust in the future.
I think you're more than worthy, Brant. And I'm happy you're here now with us.
Thank
I
you.
think if there's one person here that's worthy, it's Zook, and then it's you. So,
I would agree. Though I think Yappers outranks me as well.
yeah, maybe
Slightly.
yappers.
We'll work on this together. That's what family does. You guys are my family. And so I'll do everything I can to keep this family together and to help each and one of you become the person that you feel you're supposed to be. There's
And
nothing
Brant
more
is still-
important than family.
Brant is still facing the fire, and when you say that, you see him just like freeze.
Family is together. We lost one of our family members today. That wasn't all your fault. At the end, I think that was going to happen anyways, whether you were there or not. I see that now. I didn't see it then. I was lost too. But as long as we stick together as a family, we work together, we will figure this out. We will save Elturel. We'll find it. I'm sure. We'll definitely save Baldur's Gate from all these bad people.
I think that Heroes of Elturel is going in your head. So
Oh, sorry.
but you're right about Matthias. It wasn't any of our faults. But let's not let that happen to another one of us. We've been getting away with murder. And I don't want any more of our luck to run out.
What luck?
Well, we got the puzzle box, didn't we? We got a dead Krieg and a tied up Duke.
To be fair, I think a cat got us the puzzle box.
Well, you know, Yen's sweet
Yeah,
talked it. I don't know. It's a matter of perspective.
That's Yen's new friend, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Perspective, huh?
Brant, you need company tonight?
No. I don't think
You
I
need me
do.
to help you go to sleep?
That's very kind of you. Thank you. But I don't think so.
Yeah, well, you guys are in the room together. I'll take Yabbers in my room then.
Anything else you all would like to do?
May I go and visit lady? Nice woman?
Yeah. Yeah, you can certainly go try to find her.
Okay. As he exits the room, he'll look at Cade. Get out of bed ready. I assume we'll be sleeping together.
You got a wild imagination, pal.
At least top to toe.
I don't know about that. But I'm sure the couch is nice.
Where's Jens when you need him?
You know where he's at.
He'll leave. He'll go looking for a nice lady.
Cool. Yeah, you will head outside into the rain. You see the kind of lights of the Eomar Manor in the kind of distance from you. Seeing as you've never been here, go ahead and make me a perception check. As you look around, you do see like what looks like the entrance to the manor. You'll also see that it's guarded by several guards who stand post.
He'll go up to the guards. Good evening. The lady of the house wanted to see me.
Yeah, she said you might be coming. Right on here. And he opens the door.
He enters. He's trying to track down the woman.
The woman.
The woman.
The woman. Yeah. As soon as you enter, you see a handmaiden comes up to you. She says, apologies. Yes, Lady Eomar would like to see you. Please follow me. She'll guide you through the manor, which is quite big. Kind of down several hallways, around the corner, and she comes to what looks like sort of like a dining room. And she'll open the door, let you in. Lady will be here shortly. And she gives you a slight curtsy, and then we'll leave. And you are left alone in the room.
He bows and responds as she curtsies. Uh, is there anything significant in the room? Does it look? Am I picking up a vibe?
Am I picking up a vibe?
Am I catching a vibe?
What type of vibe are you looking for or trying to discern?
I guess I'm just kind of like, does anything look out of place? I guess is the best way to put it. Like, does anything look like it shouldn't be there, or like it was moved recently, or that may look conspicuous in such a like a well decorated room?
Um, yeah, as you look around, you would take stock of your situation. You notice that there appears to be two place settings set up. There also appears to be what looks like a small, worn red book that is kind of lying on the hearth. Appears to have been moved recently, as you see that it looks much older and maybe out of place compared to the rest of the decor in this room.
Ooh. I'd like to take a peek, if at all possible.
Sure. Yeah, you go up and grab the book, I'm assuming. As you were picking it up, the cover, go ahead and roll me a history check.
History? Oh, that's an 8.
You can't quite recognize the handwriting. However, as you, read it, it sounds familiar, the title of the book. Almost as if somebody you knew had had it before.
One that I knew. Interesting. Can I Arcana this book? See if I pick up any magical vibes?
Can I Arcana the book? Yeah, you can certainly, look and try to see if you can pick up a significant vibe or if there's something magical in relation to the book that seems to be happening.
A 14.
Yeah, you notice, maybe just barely, that the title, it's there, but it's not. Almost as if it's maybe magically created.
Ooh, okay. Very vibes. I want to try and steal it. Can I stash this somewhere? Can I, put it in my pants?
Yeah, you can try to stash it in your pants.
Not
Go-
enough room in there.
Go ahead and give me a sleight of hand check to see how
Oh,
well you do here.
I'm not proficient in this at all. Not bad. Pretty good, actually.
You, surprisingly are deft at this and are able to kind of slide it into a spot where it holds pretty well. It doesn't seem like it's going to slip out of your pants, luckily.
Nice. Be checking that out later.
Anything else you would like to do?
No, if nothing else looks significant, he'll sit and wait for the lady.
Very cool and based. Yes, the lady will come into the room maybe 30 minutes after you've been there, kind of waiting patiently. She comes in and nods. I have dinner prepared for us. I hope you don't mind.
Oh, it's very kind of you. How did you know I would be coming?
I had a feeling. As she smiles.
When you give guys looks like that, I guess you have to expect them to be interested.
She smiles brighter. Please have a seat.
He sits.
So you were friends of... You knew Matthias, did you not?
I did. He was a good friend of mine.
Yes, smart. One might even say affiliated with certain organizations.
Oh, was he? Unfortunately, I did not know him or what he did extracurricularly. I knew him strictly from a business we ran together.
She smiles. Tell me more about this business.
Oh, you see, I'm not from here. When I first arrived, I only spoke Sylvan. Matthias helped me learn Common so I could run my divination business. I read the stars, that's where I'm from, and I give people fortunes. I guess you could call it fortune telling.
I see. Well, I do recognize you. Well, somewhat. You remind me of somebody I once knew.
Is that so?
She smiles and nods. And gently, taps the table. At the door, you hear open. You see the same handmaiden come in with what looks like tea and kind of 2 plates of what you can make out as steak with potatoes and some type of orangish liquid that she deposits on each of your sides. And again, she'll curtsy as she leaves. And after this, you'll see Lady Eomar gives you a look. You see, I also knew of people from, well, not close to here in any type of way. What was your mother's name?
He kind of narrows his eyes at her. Did you know her?
Oh, maybe. I just recognize you have a semblance to someone I once knew. Also was somebody who was quite acquainted with the stars.
My mother's name is Somuna.
You see, she smiles. I knew her well. Well, a few times. She has visited the material plane before.
Before we came here.
Oh, yes.
That must mean you've been around a long time. You don't show it on your face.
Well, looks can be deceiving. Can they not?
You're right. So, I think it would be in our best interest if we spoke plainly to each other. As much as I love beating around the bush, this bush is going to get cut down if we're not careful.
She nods. I also knew. Well, no. Who may have caused you pain?
Oh. And what, pray tell, does the lady want for this kind of information? I assume something pretty valuable to you.
My daughter has become quite fond of your newfound friend? New acquaintance?
Brant?
Murko.
Oh, Murko? Ah, 미쳤어요. I mean, yes, of course. He's very handsome.
Yes, I also feel similarly to you. But I could use someone to find out more about this Murko character.
Oh, you want me to spy on him?
Um, think of it more as me looking out for my daughter's best interest.
Hmm. And what kind of information are you looking for?
Anything that might seem out of the ordinary. Things that, well, maybe could potentially be harmful. To my daughter.
Ah, understood. Are we doing this on a case-by-case basis? I give to you, you give to me. Or are you willing to put the information on the table now?
I would like if you were to prove that you can actually be valuable before I give you information that could, well, cause me harm as well.
Understood. You're a smart lady. Very well versed in business. I guess lots of time and practice gives that to a person.
She smiles and just nods slowly. You see, as long as I've been alive, I've had to fight to keep alive.
You can leave it to me. I'll get you some information, and then we'll talk again.
That sounds well. I have something. She takes out of her pocket what looks like a small red stone. As she puts her hand on it, you see it glow slightly. You can use this to stay in communication with me.
He'll take it. Now, trust goes both ways. I trust you won't be listening to my more intimate conversations. I am trying to bed one of their fellow party members, you know.
She laughs a little bit at this. I have no interest in listening to the squabble of those much younger than I.
I'm just making sure. I know some people who pay big money for that sort of thing.
Yes, I am not one of those people. I have, best put that aside. There's no worry of that from me.
Okay. Give me some time. I'm sure he'll open up to me.
She smiles and nods. Well, enjoy your food. I will give you something in return for the acceptance. I am aware that you came in possession of some type of box.
Oh, it might be in the loot the others have collected. I'm not sure about it, but I can look into it for you if you're interested.
I have no interest in the box myself, but if you're looking for somebody who has a better hold of such thing, I would suggest going to Candlekeep.
Ah, you're collaborating. Information I already had. Thank you.
She smiles. Well, happy that something was communicated. I'm going to leave you be. I hope you enjoy dinner. I have something else I need to attend to.
He stands as she starts to leave and bows. I'm sorry that your crew went through all this trouble to prepare this for me. In my culture, we do not eat for 24 hours after losing someone important to us. Matthias is gone now, so I cannot eat for a little while longer. I hope you understand.
As you look at her, you see almost a familiar look, one of understanding, emanate from her. You also notice like a tinge of sadness in her kind of look. I understand that all too well. Sorry for your loss.
감사합니다. Thank you.
And she'll nod and leave.
He'll go back to the others, or he'll leave and try to make his way back.
Cool. Yeah, the guards in the courtyard will kind of escort you across, making sure that you're good. And then you'll be back. And then anything anyone else would like to do before you guys go to bed?
Yeah, sorry to roll my RP, but I did want to approach Cade while Haneul was gone.
Hey, nope, go ahead. Yeah, it's totally fine.
Hey, Lysander,
Yes.
you're awfully good with that, what do you call that thing? I gesture to your twin-bladed scimitar.
I guess it's just a double-bladed scimitar. You want to try it? And I'll hand it to him.
No, I'm good actually. I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I've never seen someone like you use one actually. I look really close
human.
at you. Yeah.
Right.
In fact, I never seen one in the Sword Coast at all.
Right. My
Are you human?
master. I am, yes. I'm human.
Where'd you get this thing?
My master gave it to me.
Your master, eh? What
Right.
what was his name?
Mr. Noble.
Mr. Noble.
Noble, yes.
He was an elf, or
He was an elf.
how'd you come to know him?
He worked for my father for a period.
Your father.
Right.
You were born in Baldur's Gate, or
Yes.
outside?
Baldur's Gate.
I'm like trying to size you up. How old do you look?
Almost 30, you could say.
Okay. Yeah, it's funny we never crossed paths. I made the city my home for many years.
I do a lot of traveling.
Do you?
Yeah, I was frequent to Elturel. I worked for my father, and I would escort other lawyers to and from Elturel and Baldur's Gate.
Does that make you a lawyer or your father a lawyer?
My father, not me. Why do you ask?
Well, I was just interested in that blade. It brings back memories, and like I said, I never seen one in the Sword's Coast, let alone Baldur's Gate. That's an awfully fine instrument you got, and you swing it well. You know, I was a little rough on you about what happened back there and under the spa when you read that note and burned the guy alive, which I'm still a little salty about, but I can see now it wasn't your intention. And after proving yourself in the last dungeon we found ourselves in, I can't help but trust you. You certainly hold your own, and we're lucky to have you with us.
Thank you. I'm lucky to be a part of the heroes of Elturel, as you say, right?
Yeah, damn right you are.
I've never really read aloud, besides to Mr. Noble, I guess. Any infernal writings like that, they've always been from the text that he's given me. Never
How
read
did-
them off someone's body before.
How did you read it?
Um,
How did you know how to read it?
I know some myself, but there's always been a whisper in my ear that tells me.
What do you
sounds
mean?
stupid. It's hard to describe. You're gonna.
No,
think
it doesn't
I'm
sound
crazy.
stupid. We got a few schizophrenics in our party, actually. What do you mean? You hear voices,
I hear a voice.
and the voice speaks Infernal?
It's. I would assume it can read it.
Interesting.
You cannot hear it when it speaks to me?
Did we? I think there was an audible whisper, was there not?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard something. I wasn't sure if you were doing some ventriloquy or some shit like that, but yeah, something was spooking me out, but I was distracted by the fact that you burned the man alive.
That was not my intention. I was scolded for that after. So,
Yeah, I remember.
I was not supposed to do that. Not by you guys, but the voice came back to me again and spoke to me since private, obviously. If you didn't
Oh,
hear.
really?
Yes.
This voice ever tell you to do things?
like not read the markings as soon as I'm reading them, yes. But
Really?
yes, not anything else yet.
Does it ever tell you to do things that you come to regret?
Not necessarily, no.
Let me just be straight with you, Cade. Is this something we have to worry about?
I will know in the future not to read the markings on someone's body, if that's what you're asking.
No, not the markings. I mean, that clearly is something we need to worry about. Not your gun triggeredness, but that whole thing we should definitely be worried about. What I'm asking you is this voice. Is it...
It has helped me to this point, so it reads for me and tells me what a lot of things are saying if I don't know them myself, so...
You don't know the nature of this voice, and you don't know its intention or its origin?
It seems helpful every time I've spoke with it.
I'm glad you have faith in the voice that helped you burn a man alive.
Well, it told me not to. It told me not to say it out loud after I.
Oh, it said
done.
whoopsie. Well, thank goodness it did a whoopsie daisy.
It read it to me, and then when I spoke it to all of you, it told me to stop. I don't know if you heard the rest of it. I would assume you would have heard that, but
No, that's okay. We're back to square one. I don't trust you. Speaking of which, Haneul, you know him?
yeah, yes, I do.
Anything we should know?
About
Haneul.
he's reliable. He's a good friend. He's very
What?
loyal.
Those are great qualities. You know what motivates him? What he's looking for? What his story is?
I think that's more of a question for him on his story.
Maybe not his story, but is he after something, or is he just loyal and dependable?
I'd say he's fairly loyal and dependable from what I've seen. I don't feel very comfortable talking about him without him around. He's very open. He's an open book. You can speak to him yourself. I'm sure he'll let you know he loves talking. So
The guy who talks to voices in his own head, burning people alive, doesn't want to talk about another human being who we've now brought into, the Desiree's manor. But okay, whatever. I get
the
it.
voice has been in my head for a while. So, and clearly not in my head if you've heard it as well.
All right, listen. Let's see if that voice can do a little more reading. What do you say? I want to pull out that book that we put away when we got a knock on the door.
Yeah, spellbook.
Yeah, it's a dusty spell book. I blow off the dust. I look at the small goal locking mechanism, and I sort of put it up to your face, Cade, and I say, "The voice saying anything about this? Maybe how to read this?"
Is it, Billy? Can I
Um,
read this?
you can't read it, but the voice does say, "Seems powerful. Maybe take a look. Open it up. See what's inside."
Can we open this, Murko? Could you hear that as well or no?
You cannot.
Hear what? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I
Never
said
mind.
I guess it's talking to you though.
Can we open this book?
You kind of go cross-eyed when you maybe that's your tell.
It's
I
not true, come on.
to start to mess. I put the book. I take it out of his away from his face and I look at it and I try to jimmy with the locking mechanism. Does it look? I mean, my thieves' tools are broken. Does it look like it's maybe a button or something that doesn't necessarily need a lock? Like, what am I?
Is it at least jimmyable?
Yeah, you can see that it's like a jimmying as you're like messing with the lock. So you definitely could like try to break the seal, for sure.
I want to try and do that.
Sure. How are you planning on doing this?
Cade, you know, I broke my tools back there. You don't happen to have any, do you?
Yeah, I'll hand it mine.
You want to? All right, I take them and I want to attempt.
Very cool. You can certainly do so. Go ahead and roll me a Thieves' Tools. All
11.
right. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, this is the one you found on the altar, correct?
It was. I discreetly, as I remember it, I got it off of the.
Yeah.
It was unclear whether
the
it was off the
lady.
body or from the altar, but yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah.
at it was at that moment. Yes.
Very good. Just double checking something. Yeah, you open it. As you do so, a wisp of black smoke rises from the pages and coalesces into a skull that then cackles madly for a few seconds and then quickly dissipates into the smoke itself. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Both of us?
Yes. Very, very good. As you both do this, you feel a small tinge of pain course through the back of your back, as if something has perhaps like almost like when somebody slaps you on the back, but they slap you in the wrong place, and it kind of like hits some nerves. That's what you feel here. And then, as you look at the pages, you'll notice that the spellbook itself does have several spells in it.
Written in common.
Yep.
Is there any like in the front or the back of the book? Quickly flipping through it, are there any? Is it like signed? Or is there any table of contents that has any naming on it?
Yes. The name on the spellbook is. Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, you can read these too, correct, Murko? The writing?
Yeah, I'm not an idiot, Cade. Come on.
I didn't say you were an idiot.
You see the kind of name on the book says Flinnis Darkseer.
Okay. Dark Seer or Seer?
Dark Seer.
Okay. Looking back at the pages, is there a running theme in terms of type of spell? Maybe that's not something I would know. Although maybe I would. You tell me.
You guys can all read it. I mean, it's in common, so it's not hard to figure out what is in it.
In terms of like, is it all abjuration spells? Is there any sort of running theme as far as that goes?
School of Magic is everything from.
They're mixed.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Well, I'm sure that cackling black skull smoke isn't anything to worry about, right, Cade?
It's not the craziest thing that's happened in the past couple of days, no.
Well said. You want to study up on this tonight, or should we leave it for the morning?
I mean, we have a little bit of time to kill before we sleep, yes.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna get some sleep though. Why don't you take it
Okay.
for now, and I'll see you in the morning.
Yeah. See you then.
I give him the book. I get up and leave.
And I lay back down next to Jens. No, I'm just kidding.
Trying to muscle in on my territory, huh? Interesting.
Cool. Anything else anybody would like to do before we call it a night?
Nope.
I appreciate your candor, Murko. I'm going to get the information she has, as it's very important to me, but I will do my best to keep you out of harm's way as well.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate what you're doing in this gesture. It means a lot, and it goes a long way in terms of the trust that we are now forming. On the other hand, while I have you, what did she offer you? What are you looking for?
She knew my mother, a woman named Somuna. She says she knows a woman who looked just like her. I think she may be talking about my sister, Isul.
All right, well, I suppose I don't have any counteroffer for you. I don't know these people, but I can understand why this information must be valuable to you if this is your family we're talking about. All right, Haneul, keep me in the loop, and I appreciate you bringing me up here, telling me all this.
What are friends for? Do you think we should make out a little, so that the others won't know what we were doing?
Not yet. I mean, first date, Haneul. You gotta butter me up a little more. I don't put out on the first night.
Oh man, your face is almost as cute as Yen's after I made the same offer to him.
Jens didn't take it. He took it when I offered him on the first night.
Oh, well, the difference between you and I is that I don't kiss and tell.
Oh, I see. I got it. It makes a lot of sense now.
Well,
Let's-
get whatever book you're coming up here for. I'll go down first.
Oh yeah, that'll make them not suspicious of anything. All right, cool. I'll see you in a bit. I go grab the book and then meet him down.
Cade, my beloved, what have you prepared for breakfast for me this morning?
I didn't make this food, it was all Zook.
Oh, Zook, I had no idea you're such a chef.
Oh yeah, I'd like to cook. I was gonna see if I can go into their kitchen and maybe make a couple of treats for later.
A fine idea. I'm sure they'd be more than happy to let you.
This all looks and smells so good. We're gonna need a lot of energy today, I think. It's gonna be a long one.
You would all know that everything that you've been told suggests that the confraternity, or basically this kind of like feast that is being held by the Duke, should theoretically be happening within the next few hours. In what is known as the Wide, a rather big place for gathering, where there's a market for easy access, and is genuinely known as kind of like this gathering place to most of the people in Baldur's Gate.
You said it's a market as well?
Yep.
Where is it in relation to a special garden?
It is not close.
Okay.
So we're going to try and find Liara, right?
Yeah.
Before I leave, am I able to go into their kitchen and whip up a couple of treats?
Oh, sorry, I assume that already happened. That's why I said that earlier. I'm sorry.
Sure. Yeah. We can say that you went. They allowed their kitchen to be open to you. What are you trying to make?
Just a couple of scones.
Sure. You have cooking utensils in your thing, correct?
Correct.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll those. Or if you can't, go ahead and roll survival.
It's asking for selected. It's like giving me like this weird formula.
Yeah, it should ask you
Roll it.
to select what you want to utilize, like what modifier.
Okay.
It's usually like this is
So-
wisdom. Very good. Yeah, you make some really, really great scones.
Awesome. Where's Koi?
She currently is like huddled up, like snug on the couch.
Just want to make sure we didn't talk about her last night or talk to her last night. So
Yeah, that's a good question.
Are we taking her with us to the possible assassination?
no, I think she probably should stay here. But
Yeah.
I was gonna see if I can get my short sword back from her.
Yeah, she'll get back to you. No problem.
We assume that I also took back my equipment from her as well.
Yep. It's fine.
She's just she's an armory now.
Or pack mule. I mean, however you want to look at it.
What's the difference?
I'll give her a flail.
I'll give her the glaive as well. After I take the dagger and shrug on. Here's a glaive. Just kidding.
She smiles at the flail being given. Yeah, I don't know how to use this. This one looks so really heavy. As she like grabs it, you see her hands like being like pulled down by it and like slams into the ground, leaving like a slight dent in the floor.
You just gotta spin around until it starts to lift itself up and then walk into the person. And then you're good to go.
Oh, like this? And you see her like start doing what you're saying, and she starts spinning around in circles, the flail like coming around her, and let's see how she does here.
No. Why'd you do this?
She's able to actually hold on to it pretty well, and you see she then spins it and like kind of uses her like low height to actually give her stability and slams it into the side of the table, leaving the spikes like embedded into it. I think I did good.
Excellent. Perfect. Flawless.
I can stay. You guys doing dangerous stuff. I don't want to distract you.
We'd love to have you along, Koi, but I think you'd have more fun hanging out here eating bacon.
I do like bacon. You see her like go up to the food and like just start stuffing her mouth full.
Did you just leave the flail like embedded in the table?
Yep.
Cool. I'll take it out and put it on top of the table.
Cool. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Also, I'd just like to point out, I don't know if this means anything, but she's in a house full of vampires, and this flail is silvered.
I know, I was literally just thinking that. It'll keep her safe.
Yeah.
Alleged vampires.
Yeah, exactly. We don't know that.
No, I know. It was just a note for Billy.
Yep. Thanks for the reference.
Pulls out garlic.
I had really garlicky potatoes with breakfast, you know. For some reason, they never came down to eat breakfast with us.
For some unknown reason.
I'm eating my scone with like 2 oversized like wooden steaks that I'm like using as chopsticks.
Just a whole bunch of polished mirrors against the wall in the dining room.
Anything else you guys would like to do before, or I guess where would you like to go from here?
Is anyone gonna eat the last scone?
No, we're
Yeah.
not eating them yet. He made them to eat for
No.
later, didn't he?
They're for later, yes.
Oh, I already slammed one down, so.
Well, you snagged one that was on the table, not one of my special ones.
Well, it was delicious.
Yeah, not one of his pot scones.
Pot scone.
So from now on, I'm just making brownies. Is that what we're gonna say?
Oh my god.
My special brownies.
Yo, Zook would be way into edibles, let's be real.
True, yeah.
Modern Zook is into edibles.
I have these. It's a new thing. They're called gummies.
Can you make that
Revolutionary.
canon? Zook invented gummies and favored.
Turn it into a business. I mean, why not? We'll have to work out the rules on that one.
Just have someone with thaumaturgy. If they don't taste good, they can just flavor them better.
No, it's just it's just a fucking wizard that stands next to you and just hits you with a comma motions real quick.
Yep, that's it. I don't think there's anything else. I knew we wanted to get there early to get a lay of the land, didn't we?
Yep. Especially considering we're looking for one specific person, trying to find them in
Yeah.
what is, I'm sure, a very crowded
Busy
and
place.
complex area. Better.
Well, if we get
early.
there early enough, maybe it won't be so bad. And it's a market. I don't know if there's anything we need to get. I think Murko, you may need some new tools there.
I do need new thieves tools, but I don't know that they're gonna have thieves tools in the market. In fact, I would probably know that they. Well, I guess I would know.
Wait, you still
Was-
have mine though. You never give them back.
Oh, true. We do have a pair. Yeah, yeah. And I would have given
Thief.
those back to you after I used them last
Too late.
night.
You didn't say it.
All right, let's go.
Brant does the dad like the. All right. He like slaps his knees. You know.
Very cool. You do so indeed, and you all will head into the city. As you all make your way through Baldur's Gates, you oops. Sorry, one sec. You're able to navigate pretty quickly, with your experience and kind of how you know, like, where things are in the city. It's not hard to get to where you're going. As you approach the square, the wide, you notice a large gathering of people have already occurred here, almost as if the event was already started. As you watch, you come into the square here. You see a ton of people occupying the area, and in the kind of middle of the square, you see a man get on this statue. And just need. You hear people going about their day, people mingling. However, you do hear kind of people start to quiet as this man takes the statue as he stands underneath it. As he looks around at you all, everybody that's gathered, you would make out that this was Duke Portier. Particularly Cade and Murko, you would definitely be able to identify him pretty steadily. And Haneul, you would know of him enough to know what he looks like. As he takes a stand here, he speaks. I would like to lead my fellow citizens of Baldur's Gate in welcoming our Elturel friends. I know times are difficult now, but we will find a way to persevere. Together! And he holds up his arm, and you hear kind of a shout arise from the crowd. Both from people who look like they're clearly refugees, but also people who look like they're just regular day about Baldur's Gatians. As he continues here, he says, There have always been those who thought the people of Baldur's Gate and the people of Elturel must live in strife. But Montor, as he raises a hand up to the sky, has given us a gift of time, the gift of a precious moment in which to see that we are not rivals, but rather brothers joined by the waters of the Chianthar, as he kind of waves a hand in the direction of the river. And if we stand together... And it's at this point when something odd happens. A streak, a blood-red arrow glowing with infernal light, flies through the air and streaks from the crowd, striking him in the chest. You hear the outroar, several guards run up to him, trying to help him as he staggers, gasping, and suddenly bursts into a shower of blood and gore, the blood fanning out over the citizens, slamming and covering the statue of the beloved ranger that he sits underneath. And as this happens, you see what looks like several creatures emerge from him, from the blood and gore that was once the Duke. And as you all watch, you can see these guys start to emerge, several attacking the citizens.
Could we see where the arrow came from? Could we see the person that shot it?
Go ahead and make me a perception check.
I'd like to use a charge on this.
Certainly can.
Yep. So 22.
As you look to your right, you see what looks like several figures that seem different. One bearing a hood over in this side of the square. You see that they look like they're trying to leave as soon as the arrow has been shot. And everybody can roll initiative.
Can I point that out to everybody, or does that have to be an initiative?
No, you can point that out. I'll allow that.
Can I also say that my bird is with me at this point?
Yeah, that's
I would've-
fine.
I would have resummoned him last night, but yeah, I should have said that. Sorry. So if not, okay. What's my roll? I thought I clicked on my piece. Sorry.
You did not. Need Zook. Need Murko.
Zook was a
Looks 20.
It was a 20, and then it replaced it with Yappers with an 18. So
Okay.
I saw mine in the initiative order, but now it's gone, and for some reason I can't actually like click my token. Oh, it's back now.
Okay, cool. That's what those guys look like, by the way.
Where? Oh,
Boomer.
bruh.
These various guys who are walking around that have come out of basically have spawned out of the blood and gore that erupted, that was once the Duke.
You hear that, Boomer?
Think I heard a boomer.
Nice.
Cool. Spine Devil goes first here. He's gonna swarm down, kill both of these people. You see him come up, one tail slams into the guard, completely severing his head from his shoulders. The other one, he takes what looks like a spear and thrusts it into the villager nearby. Zook?
All right. I am to shoot an arrow at this big guy here.
Shoot.
Oh,
Nice. Beautiful shot.
Very nice. That certainly hits.
Just barely.
Just barely.
I'm mad.
Is that the crit?
Oh, it only rolled a 1d8 though.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll one more.
I don't know why I did that.
Very nice. You send an arrow, it slams into this thing,
I mean, I guess the +4 shouldn't have them.
completely skewering it. As it does so, however, you notice a gas erupt from it. Several of the people nearby, the guard, the commoner, this other commoner, also all sort of inhale this gas, and you see them start choking and falling down to their knees. But you did kill it.
Nice
Does
job.
it look like? Does it look like that gas that we saw from like the necromantic corpse and the spooky necromancy gas?
No, this is not the same.
Okay.
Can I do a history check or something to see what I may know about these creatures?
You can make me an Arcana check
Arcana? Okay.
or Religion.
That's insane.
He's rolling tonight.
Very nice.
That's crazy.
You would recognize these kind of fat-looking creatures to be what they're called Nuperibos. They are devils. And they are basically pitiful creatures that kind of shuffle across the nine hells, driven really only when the clouds of swarming vermin that surround them find prey or destroy other prey when a greater fiendish power commands them. You quickly realize that this gas that you saw was not gas, but a swarm of very, very, very small insects. You would
Hey
recognize
guys,
the spine
check
devil.
for those big ones.
The Spine
Me
Devil
kill 'em.
and the Imp are the ones you already know. You've already fought them.
Right. That's what I thought.
I don't know if anyone else hears that, but it's
cutting out for me again.
Yeah.
Yes, it will. Cool. Anything else, Zook?
For me? Was it cutting out for me?
Yes.
A little better though. But it was, yeah.
I didn't hear that at all just now.
I did warn everyone else. Okay.
Alright, Lysander.
Hey guys, watch out for those big ones. They got bugs that'll come out.
Yes, and after Zook warns everyone, I just reiterate to all these commoners, just yelling at everyone to get away from the statue. So would I also see, if Brant pointed these ones out in the bottom, do we know which one shot or no?
No, you just saw that those were the guys who were shooting.
Okay, and they're just running away?
They don't seem like they're fighting anyone.
Nice, okay. Well, I guess I'm not going to engage them because they're an active threat to the public. I'm going to steady aim and shoot this one on top of the statue at the moment.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh baby, we are on it. I don't know why it's not popping up in Roll20. One was a 2 and one was a nat 20. It's on D&D Beyond, but not in Roll20 for some reason.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
I have everything on there, so okay.
I can see it in D&D Beyond. Weird.
Yeah, weird.
It also did not do the crit for mine either.
So, okay, you can go ahead and add the 1d10.
Does the sneak attack damage crit as well?
Good question.
I think it
I think it does.
does, yeah.
I think it's
all
total
sorts of
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
Well, just in case. Holy fuck, that's a roll. 36.
Yeah, you completely
Jesus.
just absolutely destroy this thing. Its body turns to just kind of a bloody mist as it gets hit by the crossbow and slams into it and it flies off the other side of the statue.
Fuck yeah. That's me. I'll just have the bird stand next to me and just tell him to stand ready.
Haneul.
I'm gonna move up here, stand on this bench, and take a shot at this guy here.
Sure.
Bonus action starry form archer. So he'll pull out the bow, and you'll see the constellations on it start to light up as he hopefully 18 hit
That hits.
for 11 damage.
Well, is she dead?
Oh, and I'll take my action shot at this guy here.
Go ahead.
18, another 18.
Nice.
For 5.
Okay.
Yeah, está bien, señor.
Roll me a perception check as you hit him.
Perception. That'll be a 23.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like
Jesus.
it did a lot of damage.
Oh, okay. Heard, understood.
I think these might be our best fucking series of rolls.
I know, what
in
the
recent
fuck?
memory.
Yappers.
Oh, Yappers always rolls good. Or total shit, so. There's no in between with Yappers.
He is the personification of the duality of man.
Literally. We can't hear you right now, Zook. No?
No. I think it's
Actually,
probably another CPU/GPU clog, which is unfortunate because you need roll 20 here. I wonder if temporarily just turning off your camera might help you.
Yeah, it might help.
Although still nothing if you're talking, we can't hear. Who attacked? Haneul attacked. I believe it was this guy.
Yeah.
Hit
Kill
him
the imp.
twice.
and then attack this one.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
Oh, you're here now.
Can you hear me?
Shaky, but yes.
And the little guy is beaming.
Cool.
Which, do I sound any better?
No.
No.
Not much.
At least we can hear you though.
Yeah.
Cool. Imp will go. You see the imp flies, swatting and grabbing and shredding the eyes out of this guard. He dies.
Jesus.
God.
Me, dude.
Brant.
Pussy ass guards.
All right. Well.
Oh
I'm
wait,
gonna
sorry. One sec. Oh yeah. 1 sec.
Okay.
You see another imp fly and also do the same, except this time.
Ash.
That's the old. It's on a delay. Because the CPU is clogged. It was delayed. He just said dash from like 10 minutes.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Cool. Now, Brant, you're good to go.
All right. I'm also gonna dash. And I'm gonna move myself to here, and then I am going to Hunter's Mark this dark guy in the dark hood over here.
Oh, nice, nice.
Bada bing, bada boom.
And that's my turn.
Cool. Murko.
I am going to follow Brant's lead. I will. Can we move through these as friendlies or no?
Yes, you can.
Oh, okay. And I'm guessing they're dispersing, right? Like they're running for their lives. Right?
Yeah, they're running away from the fucking giant blood mist that was created by an arrow that just killed the Duke. Yep.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do this. Tell me if this is not allowed. I think it is, but I'm going to 30, move 30. I'm then going to cunning action dash 30.
Yep.
And I'm then going to action dash 30. Can I do that?
Dang.
Movement. So it would have just been you just use your action to dash, which gives you double your movement, and then you use cunning action to dash, I believe. Correct?
That's what I'm intending to do, yeah.
I believe so. Let me.
I
Roll
just
the
don't-
got it. It
yeah,
says
you
you're able
can.
to.
I think you can, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying.
Yeah. You're good. You can do that.
Okay. Then I'll get there.
Very cool.
Howdy, fellas. And that's my turn.
Basically,
Cool.
teleports over there.
Nuparibo's turns. You see them go amongst the crowd and start bashing skulls in.
Jesus Christ.
You see 2 commoners up above die in their attempt to run away. One gets their head chewed off by one. The other one gets torn to bits by this cloud that you saw earlier. These 2 also die. One dies to what looks like the same kind of situation. 2 down here die, but they die strictly to biting both their heads off. Top of the turn order. Ba-ba-ba. As you all stand there, you notice the statue starts to keel over, almost looking like it's been broken by the arrow itself that hit the Duke. I need Yappers to go ahead and make me a dexterity save.
There he is.
Cool. Yappers will fail this, actually. And take 4 damage as a piece of the statue slams into Yappers here and pins him to the ground. Use prone. And with that, you see the crowd starts to continue to run away. Many of them running as fast as they can.
Did the statue fall on the spine devil in front of Yappers as well?
Nope. It missed.
Dang.
Murko, you'll see that this group disappears down the alleyway.
Damn.
But the one will stay to fight you.
Good job.
Are they wearing any garbs of a cult that I recognize? The one of the 3 that we've seen?
Yep, roll me a perception check. Yep, you recognize it to be Fists of Bane, who you fought before. And then everybody can make me a perception check. You guys hear in the distance, Lysander and Haneul, what sounds like the yelling of guards from outside the square. Sounds like maybe flaming fists. Haneul, also as you're right here, you see the people who were hit by this cloud of insects. 2 of them succumb, and the insects sprout out of them as if they went inside and break out of various parts of their body. And the third seems to like get up and try to start walking away, but he ends up in distance of the Nuparibo. Spine Devil will come over here and do some damage, I'm sure. Yep, he kills the guard and also kills the villager by stabbing him in the side. And I think at that, we will end our session for today.